one of my crazy ideas. Today they're going to train in the background with You Never Walk Alone.
That's a good idea. It's an interesting idea. I'm looking forward to this.
Boys, mentally we start to play the game now, okay? We are at Anfield. Let's go!
Underway through yet.
The first manager's mentioned the ball in this competition. I know it's not an excuse, but what is the issue with it?
No, it's just different. It's just different, very different to a Premier League ball, and you have to adapt to that because it flies different. When you touch it, the grip is very different as well. So you adapt to that.
The first manager.
Is my daddy. He spanks me every time I manage against him. He literally picked me up, put me upside down and spanked me. No Didi. And with this loss, I am well on my way to my goal of finishing second once again this season. Second place Netflix FC is back on the menu, Arsenal fans. I tried to park the bus so I could get 1 point because I am a scared loser and I have no balls. And I will never ever win a Premier League title as long as my bald daddy, Arne Slot, is managing in this league.
Hey, Lego Head, another big match where you crumble under pressure. And knowing how much of a bottler you are, I placed a trade on Kulshi for Liverpool to win tonight and more than doubled my funds. I'm just wondering, do you have any damn shame finishing second year in, year out? It's time for your Lego head ass to get sacked. Thank you, bottler.
No, because this is not my fault. It's the players who should be blamed for this embarrassing performance. Victor Groceries was getting bullied the whole match. This kid is worse than Trashmos Højlund. He only scores against newly promoted teams like Leeds United and goes ghost mode in big matches like Erling Haaland. Just another useless stat padder.
No, of course he needs to do more. We would agree, but what I'm saying is that when people are saying he's finished 8th in order, don't forget he won FA Cup in his first season when he was the first manager to catch COVID. So let's not forget that.
Dad, what are you doing?
I'm not watching Liverpool win the league.
Dad, stop now! Dad.
Which of these English football clubs have never won the UEFA Champions League?
Everybody wants to know what I would do if I win. I guess we'll never know.
If I say what I think, I'm suspended 6 months. So I cannot say. I'm allowed to give my interpretation of what happened in the game, but I don't know how to lie, and I don't like lying, so I prefer not to say what I think.
I can't change that my hair is perfecto.
It's embarrassing. It's a disgrace. That's what it is, a disgrace.
Because a fan's gone and kicked him, and he's looking for that fan.
Bottle boys, up with the lot. Who cares if it's raining? Who cares if it's dark? There's a whole lot of bottle boys taking a pride in making sure each customer is satisfied. Milk, eggs and butter, got 'em all on the float. Anything you're short of, darling, leave us a note. Oh, you'll be glad you wrote it when you hear the noise of the rattle of the bottles of the bottle boys. cuando quiero.
Welcome back, familiar to Northside LDN. Welcome back. Make sure you're liking and subscribing. We're on the road to 20k. Right, I didn't watch the. I was so fuming with our performance against Liverpool. I can't even lie. I don't even have any more anger left in me today. I'm actually exhausted. Big up to everyone that's locked in. The season's over. Some people asking, "Oh, what's going on? What's going on?" What's going on is Liverpool have got Isak. What's going on is these responses by this manager after the Liverpool game. I didn't get onto it. We're gonna get into it. It is what it is. If you see a lack of enthusiasm, that's because that's what I see from this team. It's what I see from this manager. It's what I see from these players. So it is what it is. Big up to everyone that's locked in. Let's get straight into these responses by this retarded manager. Let's get straight into it. Right. There we go. Let me know. Let me put the volume down a little bit. It might be a bit too loud. Let me know in the chat if it's too loud. Let's go. Let's go.
Hi, everyone. If you have a question, raise your hand and we'll come to you. Who wants to kick off? Amy, athletic.
Mikel, sorry, just to start with Saliba, but I wanted to go to any news on that.
Yeah, he twisted his ankle during the warm-up and he came in and he said he believed that he could carry on and play, but just straight away in the first two actions, I could see that he wasn't, he couldn't not cope and we had to get him out, unfortunately.
Well, hold on. Let's just hold on right there, because this is why I get angry. You said Saliba twisted his ankle in warm-up, and you said the player told you that he can continue. Let's just pause for a little bit. This is the Premier League. He's a professional athlete. He's twisted his ankle, told you he can play, and what did you say? Go right ahead and start the game. Go right ahead and start the game. Bro, I don't even, bro, some people saying it's a lie. Whether it's a lie or not, the player was injured, let alone twisting his ankle. And then you're saying, oh, well, he was playing and then I saw he couldn't cope. No. You waited till Saliba went down and told you couldn't continue. The way you're trying to reword this is a blatant lie. Saliba went down, holding his leg, then you made the sub. You didn't say, oh, the player can't continue. No. The player couldn't continue anymore. He physically couldn't continue. That's when you got him off the pitch. But you want to be in a press conference lying, saying that, oh, well, I saw that he was struggling, so I took him off. You didn't see if the player was struggling. You wasn't looking out for the player. You ran him into the ground like you ran Havertz into the ground, like you ran Partey into the ground. Like you ran Jesus into the ground, a player that wasn't injury prone, that's now gets injured every season. Partey, Jesus, Saliba, Odegaard, Saka, these are players that weren't known to be getting injured all the time. Now they're injured. I'm done with this, bro. I'm done with this. I'm done with this stupido da merda. I'm done with this guy. This guy's this guy's an enemy. He's an op, bro. He's an op. He is not exactly. Timber was injured. You kept him on. But you want to sit there in a press conference and say, oh, no, I saw that Saliba couldn't continue, so I took him off. That's not what happened. Don't try and rewrite history, bro. We saw what you did. We saw how you've been handling these players. It's a joke, bro. Saka's finished and he's young too. Yeah, facts, man. He's looking done. He's looking a shadow of the player that he was. Big up, North. Big up, bro. Timber sat down, could hardly walk, but he was limping. We all saw it. He said, go play and see if it's okay. Do you know what it is, yeah? Do you know what annoys me the most about this manager? At least say the truth, innit? If you back your decisions in that, you don't need to lie, innit? Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, Mascara was good. That was besides the point. It's not even about that. It's actually not about that, because guess what? He'll give Mascara the same treatment he gave Saliba, Timber, Odegaard, Partey. Do you know what I'm saying? Saka, Havertz, Jesus. It's done. This season's done. It's not just about what Liverpool's done. It's about what we're not doing. And what we're not doing is getting in a winner. What we're not doing is learning from the past. What we're not doing is holding this manager accountable. What we're not doing is actually protecting these players. I don't even believe this manager would have even went up to the medical team and asked them, what do you think? Because they would have straight up told. I bet he ignores the medical team. I don't even think he even listens to them or even asks them for their opinion. The all-seeing Arteta, you can't say anything to him. You can't say anything to him. Arteta's managing this club. Arteta managing this club is a disgracia, tired, boring football that don't produce trophies and no dinner plates. Don't count as trophies. This man needs to be immediately after this season. Yeah, bro, he needs to go. He needs to go. I'm sorry. He needs to go. He needs to go. Exactly. Wasting a sub when the player shouldn't have even been on the pitch. It's a joke. Do you know what I mean? It's crazy. It's crazy. Cook this Lego ahead. Maybach Super. Mick Arteta stay as manager of Arsenal Football Club. Fuck this. Fuck Arteta, bro. Just get him out, bro. I'm done with this. I'm done with this. I'm drained. I'm drained. Do you know what I'm saying? It don't make sense, bro. It's actually worse. You know what I'm saying? Hey, big up, bro. Big up, big up, big up. We're going to get into the rest of it. Big up to everyone that's locked in. We're going to get into his press conference, man. Big up to Lou Dog as well. Big up to everyone that's locked in. Make sure you're liking and subscribing, man. Liking and subscribing. Yeah, Bottle Boys. That's what we are, man. That's what the intro said. Bottle Boys. It is what it is. Yeah, you know what I mean? Let's get into it. Let's go. Let's go.
But thanks God we have Mosquera, which we put in for the first time in the Premier League, his debut, not expecting at Anfield, and I think he was really, really good.
Thank you.
The funny thing is you're trying to now gas up Mosquera, but the first time in Anfield, look at how Mosquera did. If you really believed in Mosquera, you would have not risked Saliba, innit? So let's not rewrite this and try and act like all smug because it worked out for you because you didn't trust him, innit? The same way you didn't trust Lewis Skelly last season, which is why you brought in Calafiori, that now holds bench to Lewis Skelly because he's not as good as Lewis Skelly, and Lewis Skelly ain't even a left back. The smugness of this manager, yeah, but his luck is run out. Your luck have run out. The fact that we bought Ethan and Dowman through the academy, you don't even want to play them. And you're lucky that you're even inheriting those kind of players through the academy after the amount of mistakes that you've done. Now to be smug there, talking about, oh, look at how Mosquera's done. So why didn't you trust in him? Why didn't you trust in him to start the game? You want to sit there all smug. Why did you risk it? Now Saliba's out for months. All because you didn't trust in Mosquera. So don't be smug about it now. Don't be smug about it. I don't even know where the smugness is on this guy's face because we lost the game. So once again, making it about you than this actual football club. Arsenal Football Club dropped 3 points. This ain't the Mikel show. You look like Ant and Deck. And I'm done with the cockiness and the arrogance as if you've done something. You've done absolutely nothing. You've shown us nothing. Nothing to believe in. That this season's going to be any different to the last seasons. And what's worse is you've actually got better players on the bench. You've actually got options to change games. You've actually got players to influence games. And you're deciding to bring on these players with 10 minutes to go. 89th minute to bring on Dowman is a criminal offense. You should be sacked just based on that. And you want to sit there being smug about Mosquera. The arrogance and the delusion is on a different planet. Different planet, bro. This is why I call him the Eddie Guerrero of Arsenal. Lying, cheating, and stealing. You do not deserve 15 million a year. I don't care what nobody tells me. You do not deserve it. Absolute joke. Arteta saying it's just game week 3. Trust the process, bro. 1 billion, and all you have delivered is unhappy, bro. It's mad. Another crash out. Nah, bro. My neighbors are sleeping, bro. Man wants to get me kicked out of my own house. Nah, my neighbors are sleeping. I ain't crashing out, bro. It's too late for the crash out, man. It's too late for the crash out. Everybody's sleepy. Everybody, you know what I mean? It's past it's past crash out time right now. It's past that now. You know what I'm saying? It's 20 past midnight right now in the UK. It's past crash. It's past that time right now. He didn't want Eze. That's why he was on the bench. He didn't want him. He didn't want him. You're absolutely right, because when he wanted Havertz, yeah, he started him for about 17, 18 games as a midfielder. Then he tried to shoehorn him into the team as a striker. When he wants a player, he'll shoehorn him into the team. By hook or by crook. And if you're one of the favorites, it's not even based on performances. It's just based on being one of the favorites. So every time he buys a player that he wants, yeah, he'll always put him in the team. You're absolutely right. He probably didn't want Eze. Do you know what I'm saying? Imagine Eze on the bench looking at the team thinking, why the fuck is Moreno playing in my position? Moreno. That's, bro, I swear down. I'd be like, yo, can I go back to Palace? What am I doing here? I'm wasting time here. What am I doing here? Take me back to Palace, bro. Take me back to Palace. I wanna put down a Uno reverse card. Take me back to Palace. I've come to Arsenal to be holding bench to Moreno. Am I a dickhead? I swear down. Liverpool signing Isak means the title was done. Arteta is cooked, and he can't say he wasn't able to sign the players he wanted. Zubimendi, Madueke, Kepa, etc. No, he can't. Man started 4 centre-backs and 3 DMs and said he set up to win the game. These brain-dead Arteta fans are going to learn this season. Bro, trust me. Trust me. Debut. He's like a guy. Watch him smile when he thinks his lie has been accepted. It's crazy. Crazy. Do you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And what makes me laugh, it wasn't even his debut. Yeah, it actually wasn't. It wasn't. Do you know what I mean? Bro, my team's done, bro. Listen, your team ain't done, bro. Your team ain't done. Trust me, your team ain't done. Your team ain't done. My team is finished. It's been finished. It's never even been revived. The day we get rid of this manager, I'm going to celebrate like we've won the league. Bro, I'm telling you. Everyone's celebrating. Maggie's all round, man. Maggie's all round. There's one thing that Arteta is great at, running his players into the ground. It's actually crazy. You know what I mean? He will sacrifice anyone, bro, for himself, man. This guy, I'm telling you, he's all about himself. You know what I mean? I'm telling you. I'm telling you, bro, I need the reverse card, bro. I need to get my club back. I need to reverse it back to the club I started supporting. Let's continue.
Overall, did you feel that the game plan to maybe frustrate and take your time and did it get at Liverpool was going well up to a point?
We didn't do a game plan to frustrate them. We did it to win it. I think we elevated the game and the dominance to a point that they have to raise it. They did, especially from the 60 to 78, when then you could see that there were no margins in the game. And then when that happens, the game is going to be decided in 2 ways. 1, with an individual error, and 2, with a magic moment. And so I created a moment that it was incredible, that has won in the game, and that was the difference, nothing else.
To sit there and say we didn't set up to defend, we didn't set up to stink out the game. What kind of creativity is that midfield bringing? What kind of creativity? Most of the team, 80 to 90% of that team are defensive players that you set out on that pitch. And you're talking about you set out to win it. I don't know what this guy is waffling about. And then he's talking about there wasn't much between the teams and we had to wait for individual brilliance or magic. Okay, cool. What happened to the Declan Rice free kicks? What happened to the set piece kings? What happened to the dark arts? What happened to we've got the striker that we needed? What happened to we got Eze because he has vision. And he has, and he makes the right decisions in the final third. We could have used that against Liverpool because we were struggling in that era. What happened to believing in young players? You believed in Lewis Skelly last season. Diamond's been our best player in pre-season. Why are we not using him? Why are we not using him? What happened to Calafiori unlocking Martinelli? How come we couldn't get a tune out of Martinelli? Why did Martinelli stay on the pitch for so long? What happened to Declan Rice affects the final third? What happened to that? I didn't see any of that. I didn't see any of that. What happened to Dark Arts? It's a joke, man. It's a joke. Absolute joke. Everything they've gassed this guy up to do, I saw nothing against Liverpool. Nothing. Nothing. The only thing I saw is us having a decent defense to keep Mo Salah quiet, to keep Ekatike pretty quiet, to keep a lot of their attackers pretty quiet. That is about it. Once again, how many seasons are this fan base going to keep telling me that we have the best defense in the world? We've got the best defense, and we've got one of the worst attacks I've ever seen in my life. And we've got a midfield that actually there are options there to make it quality, but we make it static. We make it rigid and static on purpose. You could have a midfield of Dalman in the 10, Odegaard in the 8, Zubamendi in the 6. You can have another midfield of Eze in the 10, Odegaard or Skelly in the 8, Zubamendi in the 6. Don't play Rice there because he can't do it by himself. There are options there. If you want to be a little bit more resilient, you can play Rice and Zubamendi. But add Eze in the number 10. Add Dalman in the number 10. It's a joke, man. It's an absolute joke. Don't tell me that there's not options at this football club. Don't tell me that we can't do better than what we are seeing. It is not working. If you're going to do a double pivot of Zubamendi and Rice, you need a creative 10. You need an outlet in front of them that can receive the ball and can link up with the attack. Moreno is not a creator. He's not a player that's great at winning the ball back 1v1. He's not great at that. Positionally all over the place. But if you give him half a chance in the box, he can have a decent chance. Since when has he had the attributes to play the 10? This whole thing makes no sense at all, man. No sense at all. So to sit there and say, oh, but we needed individual brilliance or we needed moments of magic. Well, guess what? Dalman has individual brilliance. Eze has individual brilliance. Ethan has individual brilliance in comparison to the players that you started. So why didn't you make substitutions to address that? It's a joke, man. It's an absolute joke, man. This club is done out here, man. This club is done out here. This club, I don't think I'm ever seeing a league title. Well, I think that if we do win a league title, I'll be dead. I'll probably be dead by the time this club revives itself. Big up, bro. We got to be working. Tomorrow's going to be busy, man. Tomorrow's going to be busy. 4 lives tomorrow. I'm going to be on quite a few channels, man. Yeah. I'm not doing from now on. It's going to be maximum 3. Tomorrow's going to be a long one. I can't even lie. More time. I'm just going to be leaning back anyway. I'm probably fall asleep, man. I'm tired, man. Tired of this club. I don't even want to chat about this club. You know what I'm saying? Big up to Potts. Big up to Carefree Lewis, man. You know what I mean? All the other managers they must love him, bro, because he's making their job easier. Do you know what I'm saying? He's making their job easier. They're like, yeah, let him stay there. One less manager to worry about. One less club that we need to take serious. We did it to win it. Arteta, you played for a draw and lost to a set piece. It's crazy. He just can't read the room. I swear down, this manager's moving like Drake. He can't read the room. Yeah, you know I'm saying? I study rap battles for a living. And then he goes and tries to take Kendrick to court. It's like, bro, what rap battle do you know that man are taking next man to court over rap lyrics? That's Arteta. Arteta's the Drake of managers. He is the Drake. Yeah, you know I'm saying? He is the Drake. Can't read the room. Arteta stands tell he is elite, but don't hold him to elite standards. Like winning trophies. Exactly. They don't. They don't. That's what they always do, man. We couldn't judge 29 until he had 50 games. Then he tried to throw Eze under the bus yesterday. It's a joke, man. It's a joke, man. This manager is one of the worst I've ever. He's the worst manager, man. He's the worst, man. People listen. There's some shit managers out there, Ten Hag and them man. Them man actually win trophies. This man don't win nothing, bro. They're dead, but they win trophies, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a joke thing, bro. Let's continue, man.
Tom, Football London.
Michael, in the first half, you had a lot more joy, I thought, than Liverpool in terms of turnovers, transpiration, touches in the box. But it was also the half where you perhaps had less of your offensive and attacking players in the team. Do you feel as though that, in hindsight, that the midfield was maybe slightly too conservative with the chances that you created?
Well, that's what we had. I mean, Martin Odegaard was injured. Kai cannot play. Merino is a player that is incredible arriving from there. We play with 3 attacking players, 2 attacking fullbacks.
This guy is a barefaced liar. He said that's all we had. Odegaard is injured. Sorry. Arteta. Did we not have Eze on the bench? Did we not have Damon on the bench? Did we not have Ethan on the bench? And anyone that tries to tell me, oh, but no side, he brought on Eze. No, I didn't want him coming onto the pitch and playing left wing. I didn't want him coming onto the pitch 70th minute, 80th minute, Damon 89th minute. You had players there that were creative and attacking. And this guy's trying to be smug about, oh, but we've got attacking fullbacks. Oh, we've got attacking fullbacks. Look at the front line. We're talking about the midfield, you retarded fucking spastic. And you want to sit there and insult. Do you know what it is? It's the insult of our intelligence. Like we didn't see what we just saw. I'm so happy you're aging horribly. I hope you continue to age horribly. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm seeing them grey hairs bouncing through because the way you're trying to gaslight us about, oh no, I did play an attacking team. You were specifically asked about the midfield and you're talking about attacking fullbacks. Attacking fullbacks. That you give the order for them to invert instead of actual overlapping the winger to maybe try and bring Martinelli into the game. To maybe whipping across to Gyökeres and give him some fucking service. You nullify these players. This guy's a waste, man. I swear down, waste, man. Let me restart that.
A lot more joy, I thought, than Liverpool in terms of turnovers, transpiration, touches in the box. But it was also the half where you perhaps had less of your offensive and attacking players in the team. Do you feel as though that, in hindsight, that the midfield was maybe slightly too conservative with the chances that you created?
Well, that's what we had. I mean,
that's what we had. That's what we had, Arteta. That's why you bought on Eze in the 70th minute. That's why you bought on Dalman in the 89th minute. You bought on Odegaard, which you just said, oh, Odegaard was injured, which you're just about to say Odegaard was injured, but you bought him on in the 70th minute. Is he injured or is he not injured? Because you didn't have to play him. You could have bought on Ethan. You could have bought on Ethan. Ethan was there. So why didn't you do that? And why is it taking you the 70th minute? Why did you bring on Odegaard if he's injured then?
Martin Odegaard was injured. Kai cannot play.
Martin Odegaard was injured. So why did you bring him on then? Because you wanted to risk Odegaard then. So not only did you see that Saliba got injured in the warm-up and you still played him, you also saw Timber get injured. You kept him on. Odegaard is injured. You just said Odegaard is injured. You bring him on in the 70th minute. So you bring on a player to impact the game that's injured. No wonder Odegaard was so shit. Because he was injured. So how many more players are you going to play injured when you don't have to? When you were supposed to address the bench? It's actually making it worse. He's actually thinking he's making it better. You're making it worse. Your responses to the nonsense is making it worse. You're bringing on an injured player to impact the game. You're waiting on Timber that is injured to see out the game. You started with an injured centre-back to try and play 90 minutes. That, according to you, twisted his ankle. Can you see where I got a problem? Am I going crazy? Like, am I going crazy here? Where is the logic in these decisions? What did Madueke? Yes, Madueke was the best player out of a bad lot, but he deserved to see 89 minutes. 89 minutes, yeah, he deserved. Because I only saw chances from him in the first 45 minutes. It's ridiculous, bro. It's ridiculous. I swear that it's ridiculous. I don't know, man. I don't know. I really don't. This. Do you know what it reminds me? This is why it never came to me earlier to start an Arsenal channel, because it never made sense. And do you know what? As much as I love talking to the chat, sometimes I regret it because it's just misery. It's misery. At least when I didn't have a channel, I could block this bullshit out. I didn't have to watch it. I didn't have to talk about it. Nothing. Now I'm cursed. And it's sad because it's my football club. But I'm cursed to see the press conferences. I'm cursed to see the games, to watch the games, to take time out of my life. I'm done out here, man. I'm done out here. I'm done out here. Completely done out here. I'm a Man United fan. Trust me, watching your team was so boring. And the set piece teams I found that out now. Yeah, bro, we're getting exposed. We had Ethan, Skelly, Diamond, Eze all on the bench waiting to do something, but you choose to bring on Odegaard, another fraud who goes to the game because of injury. This manager can piss off. Bro, it's an absolute joke. An absolute joke, bro. Absolute joke. This manager's so shit, but Berta gave a good squad besides left wing. Listen, he strengthened a lot of positions. Got to give him that. You know what I'm saying? And this manager's still failing. If he still came on, he could have just used him first half if he was going to play anyway. Exactly. It don't make any sense. If I was in that press conference, I would have asked him, do you like trophies? Listen, that's like asking a guy, do you like 9 out of 10? Girls that are 9 out of 10, 8 out of 10, they like it, but not every man's able to get it, innit? That's what it is. He likes trophies, but he ain't got what it takes to get it. Arteta doesn't like Eze because he wasn't his signing, but Berta's. Arteta didn't like Pepe, not his signing either. Don't worry, he'll get a victory soon. Everyone will be like, "We're back again." Yeah. You know the normal script for this fan base. You know the normal script, man. You know how these men get down. Your North said the club just doesn't learn and won't with a prat like Arteta in charge. I hear it. Big up. So if there's no Premier League or Champions League trophy this year, who do you want to replace Arteta? Bro, at this point, I don't even know. Go get Mancini. I don't know. Go get somebody. I need to check all the managers that are available. I do not give a fuck. Most of them are better than this guy. So it's not that hard to get an upgrade from Arteta. Like you can go and get somebody else's manager, put the money down. I don't care. You're paying Arteta 15 million a year. Go buy a manager out of his contract, 20 million. I don't care what it is, 20 million, 30 million. At the end of the day, you see how important a manager is. You can have all the players that you want or players that are good enough to win a trophy. You got the wrong manager. It doesn't matter. Go out there, get Inzaghi out of his contract. I don't know. Go get Inzaghi. Go get Marie. Go get somebody, bro. Go get Conte. I don't know. Go and get the man. I don't care. All these managers have got more CV than this manager. I just want a proven winner. That's what I want. I will accept diabolical football if it means that we win a trophy. Right now we're so starving for a major honor. I don't care how it's done as long as we get over the line. I want to see sexy football, but bro, we need to bring back the levels to this club. And it's been so long that I actually don't care. If it's terrible football, you have to be winning me a major honor. I do not care. I grew up seeing prime Wenger football, and that football was some of the best football I've ever seen. And now, when's the last time anyone said that about us? We are terrible. Our football is terrible. Everything's terrible, man. It's just a joke, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Nah, I don't give a shit, bro. I ain't scared of all that shit, bro. End of the day, we're all gonna die one day anyway, man. You know what I'm saying? The day that I die will be the day that this club wins a major honor, bro. This is what it is. This is what it is. This club ain't changing. They're not changing. They're not changing. Every year, same old shit. I hope I'm wrong, but no, Sergio Conceição. I don't want Sergio Conceição. I don't want Sergio Conceição. I'll take Glasner. Xavi wouldn't be my first choice, but at least he's won a major honor. This manager hasn't. Simeone, I'll take. Do you know what I'm saying? Fabregas, I don't know. I don't know. Riola is calm. Ain't going to be my first choice. You know what I mean? But I swear down. Tired is. Anyway, let's continue, man.
Merino is a player that is incredible arriving from there. We play with 3 attacking players, 2 attacking fullbacks. After the game, I think it's too easy to say that.
After the game, it's too easy to say that. We played with 3 attacking players. So you're talking about the front 3 and the fullbacks. When the question was about the midfielders. Okay. Thank you, Arteta. Once again, ducking questions.
Davide from Gazzetta dello Sport.
I'm talking about the position of Declan Rice, a little bit behind compared to the usual. Why you decided to play him in that position, and why did you see him?
Yeah, because we believe it was the best thing, especially the way we have to attack and the way they press to him to get him in this position.
Okay, we good? I want it back. Are you ready?
You see the way he squints his eyes? He's pissed off. He doesn't like to be questioned at all. He's so insecure in his decisions that he can't take being questioned. Do you know what I'm saying? People that don't like being questioned because they don't like being called out. He's not confident. Watch his eyes and how much he squints. He didn't like that Declan Rice question, like always.
To him to get him in this position.
Okay, we good?
See?
I want it back. Are you ready to go to the Williams and Julie?
You see the squint? Didn't like it. Didn't like to be questioned. Don't like to be a manager. Listen, I don't like you as a manager anyway. You can fuck off. You don't like it, piss off. Do you know what I'm saying about Declan Rice was the best in that position? What did he bring to the game? What did he do? Best in that. But we believe. We. There's no we. There's a dictatorship. And you're the king of that dictatorship. King Jung Arteta, bro. Dictatorship. Dynasty of dictatorship. There's no we, bro. There's no we.
Well, I am, because when you cannot play a game of that stature after you tried, that means that there is something wrong.
Okay, one here.
Why do you think the game changed?
Let me ready to go to the Williams and Julie?
Well, I am, because when you cannot play a game of that stature after you tried, that means that there is something wrong.
Oh, wow. 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 When you try to play a game and you can't play a game of that stature, it means something's wrong. Filho da puta. If you twist your ankle, that was the sign that something was wrong. Don't you think so? You absolute retard. What, it took him to get injured again in the game to go down for you to realize, oh yeah, my centre-back that twisted his ankle can't play the game. Clearly there's something wrong. Oh my God. 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 The level of stupidity is beyond. This guy got his coaching badge. Whoever's giving out these coaching badges, yeah, sack them. Sack them. Because you're giving coaching badges to clowns like this. He went and got his coaching badges. This is basic shit. This ain't even tactical stuff. Oh, when a player can't finish the game of this stature, you know something's bad. Not the twisted ankle when he goes down in the game. Just, I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But I'm the rude guy. I'm shouting. I'm doing it for views, doing it for clip. Make me understand this. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, one here.
Why do you think the game changed in the second half?
Because this is Anfield, and at some point it's going to change. You cannot dominate Anfield for 95 minutes, and it changed from various ways, especially because we had made the right decision when our keeper got the ball in the hands. We started to rush it. The turnovers, we didn't manage them so well, so we could never glide as a team, and they're going to create those moments without really creating any situations of danger.
We didn't need to dominate. We didn't need to dominate. Do you know what we needed to? This guy, such a fool that boot. I swear that. We didn't need to dominate. We needed to create opportunities and capitalize off those opportunities. That's what we needed to do. We struggled to create opportunities. And we didn't capitalize off for anything. One shot on target. And your excuse is, oh, it's hard to dominate Anfield. You don't have to dominate. You don't have to dominate. You clearly didn't want to dominate because that lineup wasn't to dominate. That lineup was to silence their attack, which you did. So then why couldn't you switch to winning the game? Why couldn't you start the game with some bravery? Try to take advantage of the fact that Liverpool's defense hasn't been the best, hasn't been in the best form. They got a very good defense, but it hasn't been in the best form. Konate hasn't been in his top form. They're playing Slobosly as a right back. Kirkes is still building it. Why didn't you actually try to go for it? No. Instead, you tried to nullify them. You could have nullified them when we're 1-0 up and it's 85th minute, 87th minute. Then you could have done that. But you do it all in reverse. And guess what? We don't get the points. This guy, I swear down, man. He's so flipping slow.
Okay, I think we're done.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Look at him rushing off. He can't wait to rush off. Look at him. He's off. He is off. He's like, yes, that's my cue to leg it. That's my cue to leg it. Right, where's the other one? Let's go to this one. Let's go to this one. All right. There we go. All right, let me screen. Right, there we go. Right, let's go.
Do you feel like it was going?
Well, obviously very disappointed with the results. Very proud of my players. I think both teams, we elevated the game to a level that it was no margins between the two and very little happens. A lot of action.
Elevated the game. What did we elevate? The only thing we elevated was Saliba's dead leg, bro. It's the only thing we elevated, bro. This guy's a waste, man. I swear.
In many areas, not that much in the boxes. And it was going to be decided in two possible actions, an individual error or a magic moment. And it was decided on a magic moment from the side.
It was a magic moment. The game cannot be decided by a player or a magic moment. And it's a magic moment. So why didn't you bring on a player to do a fucking magic moment? How about that? Instead of playing with your magic sock with AirPod Albert and the sideline. Waste, man.
For about an hour, did you feel like it was going almost perfectly to plan? Obviously, you'd have preferred to be ahead. And then did something change around about the hour mark?
Yeah, you cannot dominate here 95 minutes. It's impossible. And you're going to go through.
It's impossible, guys, to dominate here. It's too much structured. The Anfield, the music, the walking alone. You can never shut the hell up, bruv. Shut the hell up, man. You just not the guy, bro. Just get this guy gone, man. Just get him gone, bro. Just sack this marica da merda. Get him out of here.
Those moments, and it was a moment when our keeper had the ball in the hands and then we didn't have any sequences of play afterwards, but we navigated without conceding.
Man actually said the goalkeeper had the ball in his hands. We had no sequence of play. After 6 years, we had no sequence of play. He is right. Look at his face. Look at his face. Man looking like he just took ecstasy or something. This guy is on crack. We had no sequence of play. Who sets us up with the game plan? Who sets up the team lineup? Why do we have no sequence of play? Can you explain that? That's what they should have asked him.
And you're going to go through those moments, and it was a moment when our keeper had the ball in the hands and then we didn't have any sequences of play afterwards, but we navigated without conceding anything. But at the end, again, I said, you need to find out.
We navigated without conceding anything. We conceded a goal to a free kick. I swear, is it too hard to just be honest? We navigated without conceding a goal.
The way to win these big matches, a lot of times, are individual magic moments that decide them, and for sure that was a case with an unbelievable free kick.
For you and your team, how do you make that next step to win these big away games. We talked about it before the match. Incredible record in big games, but just here, the Etihad,
just here.
that next step.
Yeah, that you have to put the ball in the back of the net when you have it. We were much better than last year when we drew the game. Much.
We were much better than what we was last year. You have to put the ball in the back of the net. Okay, if you want to put the ball in the back of the net, your star boy Saka's injured. So your next player that you would say has the best ability to put the ball in the back of the net is the striker that you paid money for. Why do we still look clueless to put the ball in the back of the net? Can you explain that? Oh, you can't explain that. But you got to put the ball in the back of the net. How do you expect to put the ball in the back of the net if you can't create any opportunities to put the ball in the back of the net? How are you going to figure that one out? Because you've got to be in the opposition's half. So you have to get into the opposition's half. You've got to get in their box to create the chances to put the ball in the back of the net. But you just expect 3 DMs and a bunch of defenders to all of a sudden put the ball in the back of the net. I swear down, man. I swear down, bro. This guy just looks like the guy from Twilight, the movie. Just looks like his head is in the fairies. Man's taking, I don't know what he's taking, bro. Man's taking a couple pills or something. Man's taking some lean. He must be sipping lean on the bench, bro. Purple lean, bro. This guy is definitely on lean. Because it can't be natural. The way he's thinking can't be normal, bro. It can't be. He's definitely small. In them prime bottles must be some lean, some syrup, some codeine, some lean, bro. Must be. Because the way he's this is beyond ridiculous. Beyond ridiculous, bro. You know what I mean? Sipping some syrup on the sideline. Has to be, bro. Because his decision making is slow. Everything's slow, bro. This guy's he's on the codeine, everything. Look, do you know what I mean? The Spanish Kodak Black. It's got to be, bro. You know what I mean? The Spanish Gucci man. Just on codeine. It's a joke, man. It's a joke. Arteta, we want Gyökeres to score set piece, bro. I'm telling you. I'm so done with this guy, bro. Done with this guy. He's doing balloons. He's doing everything, bro. This guy is not sane.
No difference. And today when we have 3, 4, 5 situations inside the box, 1v1, when Epps is completely through just to finish the action, you have to put those balls in the back of the net. You want to win the game.
Can you just tell us as well?
This guy is actually trying to throw the players under the bus. Bro, you did not help them at all. Oh, when Eze is through on goal, you got to put the ball in the back of the net, bro. Who's creating that opportunity? Your system or the player himself? Your system. The arrogance, man. I beg these players just throw the towel in. I swear down. As soon as we mathematically can't get Champions League, he will get fired. Throw the towel in. Throw him under the bus. Throw him to the Lions. I beg you. This club will only react if we can't get Champions League. Don't get us Champions League. For the betterment of this football club, he has to go. He has to go. Has to go. Do you know what I'm saying? Now, facts. 20 minutes of Eze and he speaks like that about him. How many years of Ghostergaard? Not a word. Nah, it's his boy, innit? That's his boy, man. Do you know what I'm saying? That's his boy. You know what I mean? So Eze gonna fall out with this guy. Man's debut. You don't start him, throw him under the bus. I'm telling you. Same guy that said give Kai Havertz 50 games to judge him when he was struggling to score. Exactly, bro. It's mad, bro. It's actually mad. Who was your guy's lone shot on target? I think it was Madueke. That got the shot. Oh my god! Not even the striker. It was the. And then he's sitting there saying, when you get the chances, guys, you have to put the ball in the back of the net. You gave one chance. You got one chance and it was Madueke, bro. The man's good. You have to finish the chances, guys. And your clearest chance falls to Madueke. Fuck my life. This club, my days. Nuke it, bro. Nuke the whole thing. What do they do with the building? They just put dynamite around the whole building, let the whole thing collapse. That's what it needs, bro. We need the whole Emirates to collapse, bro. Everything. Do you know what I'm saying? This is ridiculous, man. You know what I'm saying? Bro, everyone hates him, bro. Everyone can't stand him, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? At least, even a washed out Wenger, at least he still had some respect in the game. Do you get what I'm saying? The thing is, this guy's like, who are you, bro? Who are you? Who are you to even think that you can talk the way you talk? I swear it down, bro. I swear it down.
But how you've had to adjust your game plan over the last week or so because of injuries, and I guess you have to do it a few minutes in with losing Saliba.
We lost Martin, we lost Kai, then we lost Bukayo the week before.
And how does that affect the plan?
In the warm-up, you lost Saliba. It affects, but I think I'm very proud of the players, the way they react.
You said in your press conference the day before, you said injuries are part of the game. Now you want to be crying and preaching about injuries. We don't want to hear it. We don't want to hear it, bro. We don't want to hear it. Saliba's injured because you chose to play him injured. Saka's injured because you've been running him into the ground for the last couple of years. Odegaard's injured because you didn't monitor his injury from last season and you want to play him every single game even though he's been shit. Ben White's injured because you played him injured last season. At the start of the season, you forced him to continue playing at the start of the season when he was injured. Timber's injured because you ran him into the ground as well. Havertz is injured because you ran him into the ground last season. Jesus is injured because he's been injury prone under you because you run him into the ground as well, the same way you did Havertz. Well, what we're doing here with this sympathy act because now you've got all these injuries. Piss off. You created these issues. We got injuries. Of course it affects. Well, you got a bench that you brought in and good luck. Good luck in playing the bench players.
The way they try with their qualities, try to implement what we wanted to do. And again, the margin was almost zero.
I swear down.
If you take more risk in a game like that, as tight as that, against high quality opposition like that, what are the potential downsides? I just wonder if you stood here now thinking
why more than risk that you want to take when you go man to man from the keeper and you want to play every ball from the back. So
yeah, okay, well, I guess, I mean,
the way you pause that, yeah. This guy's getting mugged off. You can't even tell, bro. Look at his eyes, bro. Looking like he's off the set of the Vampire Diaries, bro. He's stressed right now. Don't worry. Go back to your wife. Go back to Elena so you can dominate your wife, innit? You know what I'm saying? Maybe she'll put up with your bullshit. Bless up to her, man. I can't believe she has to live with somebody like you.
There'll have been Arsenal fans, I'm sure, okay? There'll have been Arsenal fans driving here today thinking, start Eza, go for it. And of course, if you think that's the best way to win, you would have done that.
100%.
Yep. But what are the potential downsides of that?
Well, he's been 4 or 5 days with us. That's all, and we need to glide him. And he had a very good exposure today, and fully believing in the players that they played.
He's only been 4 or 5 days with us, but you continue to play Madueke all the time. He hasn't been here for long. What are we doing? Calafiori, you were putting him into the team straight away. As soon as he was available, he was a starter. Now we've got Eze all of a sudden. No, he's only been here 4 or 5 days. What's it got to do with it? He's Premier League proven. He knows how to play in the Premier League, and you've already said that he's going to bring certain attributes. You clearly don't like the way Odegaard's performing. Neither do I, which is why you didn't start him against flipping Liverpool. So what are we doing here? Like, this guy is so fucking backwards, bro. All the players, that he likes, they start straight away, even if they just come in. As soon as he got Havertz, he put him in the team. As soon as he got Jesus, he put him in the team. As soon as he got Madueke, put him in the team. He puts all these guys straight in the team. As soon as he got Zinchenko, he played him as well. Then he got Calafiori, played him. But now that it's Eze, that all of us are saying he should start. Arteta, no. Oh, well, you know, I want to play this player. I want to play that player. He needs to bed into the team. Fuck off, man. What is this team doing that Eze needs to learn from? They ain't doing nothing. Odegaard ain't providing anything that Eze needs to see. Oh, look at the way Odegaard plays. If you can play the way Odegaard plays, and he's going to offer. No. We bought him because he's better than Odegaard. So get him straight into the team. What are you talking about? Eze and Gyökeres might be better signing. Maybe club getting ready to phase him out. Listen, I'm happy that we got both of those players. So listen, I'll take them staying and Arteta going. I've been saying I wanted Berta to make sure he gets the best players available and this manager get the F out. Do you know what I mean? So the next manager actually has some top players to work with and less things to do. I swear down. I hear it. Eze already had preseason, plus he played a game for Palace, so I'm confused by Arteta's words. That's what I'm saying. That man scored a goal that should have stood against Chelsea. Yeah, I'm saying a free kick. That man's been cooking, been doing his thing, and he's Premier League proven. Like, I'd understand it a little bit more if he wasn't Premier League proven. I'd understand it a bit more. Even then, I'd still be like, but he's still better than Odegaard, so why is he not starting? But he's Premier League proven. He's already started the season off well. I don't get it either. He has made Gyökeres look like Lukaku. You know what I'm saying? Man, literally said Gyökeres needs extra training sessions. I don't blame him. The Cronkies are at fault for not sacking him by now. This is their shield, isn't it? This is their shield. You know what I mean? I have no clue what the fuck he even said. Bro was stuck for words. Bro, he just puts a bunch of words together, man.
Biggest setback is it? I guess it's hard to judge, right? So early in the season, but it's obviously it's a big game lost.
It's just to take a lot of positive from the game, the way we competed. I haven't seen Liverpool at home suffering like they did against us, so we go again.
We have to take the positives. I've never seen Liverpool suffer like they did at home. Suffer? I wouldn't say they were suffering. But I get why you're saying they're suffering, because makes you sound like you're really doing your job, innit? Joke man thing. I can't even lie. Joke thing. Bro. It's not going to change. It's not going to change. It's the hope that kills you. It's the hope. It's the hope. It's the hope that please prove me wrong, but he's not going to prove me wrong. He's not going to prove me wrong. It's crazy. Struggling, not suffering. Suffering. I was not worried about Arsenal scoring at all. Bournemouth gave us a better game. There you go. I mean, there you go. It's crazy, bro. We all know it'll come eventually when he's gone. Can't chat. It's just crazy, man. His arrogance will be his downfall. Yesterday's game was a farce. Yeah, bro, he's gonna realize. He's gonna realize, because the English media, when they're onto you, yeah, when they start getting onto you, Wenger knew. That's why Wenger started getting upset, because Wenger started seeing, bro, they were onto Wenger, bro. When they got onto Wenger, that was it. He was getting rattled every press conference, and this guy's gonna get it now. It's his turn. The media here, bro, when they, yeah, I'm saying Unai Emery got cooked by them. Wenger got cooked by them. Do you know what I'm saying? This guy's going to get cooked by them as well. This weekend, I think I'm going to get my hair retwisted. To get a trim as well. I swear down. And Top Gooner bitches running with the same narrative. He just signed. We can't start him. Man's been playing. Just signed, you know. No, if I don't see Arteta getting sacked, there's too many mutants in your fan base. I can if he doesn't get Champions League football. That's the only time I've seen this club react. is when we don't get Champions League football. So I hope and pray we don't get Champions League football because we're not going to win it. So don't waste my time telling me to qualify for it. We're not going to win it. And it pushes this manager out. You know what I mean? I hope we go and get the right. But the really and truly, yeah, I don't think anything's going to change. I don't think this ownership's going to go out and get the right manager. I don't think anything's going to change. You know what I'm saying? Big up to Omar, man. Make sure you're subscribing to Omar BYT. You know what I'm saying? Big up for the raid and everyone that's joined from over there. Big up. Tired, man. Tired. Big up, Omar, man. Big up, bro. You know what I mean? Big up, my G. Thank you, bro. Come on, man. Make sure you're subscribing to my brother, man. Make sure you're subscribing to Omar BYT. All the Barcelona news and Premier League shows as well. He's got Premier League shows as well. So make sure you're subbing. Playing with 4 centre-backs and 3 DMs and asking Mane to play as a defensive midfielder, then saying Liverpool struggled, suffering to break us down is pathetic. It's beyond the joke. It's crazy. Absolutely, it's crazy. $1 billion spent and we're playing worse. Imagine. Do you know what I mean? It's incredible. I'm sure all the Spanish managers in Spain are thinking, how the fuck did he land that job? They're probably thinking that nepotism and all that stuff is real, you know. How the hell is this guy finessed the job at Arsenal? Receiving all that money. It's mad. What's this here? What's this? How come your fans aren't commenting enough about how you've gotten worse points in the league when you stop playing attacking football to this terrorist football? Well, do you know why? Because we're still getting second place. So they're just going to run it off the second place thing. They're just going to do it on the second place thing. Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean? It is what it is, bro. They've been gassed that we keep getting second, bro. Where is the creativity in this team? I said it last season. Our problem was finishing. It was creativity. These meetings keep making excuses for that fraud. They're going to continue to. They're going to continue to, bro. They're going to continue to. But yeah, big up to everyone that's locked in. Make sure you like it and subscribing. Make sure you do all that good stuff. Do you know what I mean? Support the channel. And who should we redirect to? Staffy or Sarcasm City? Flawless. Let me know, chat. Which one are we redirecting to? Staffy or Flawless? Which one? What are you man saying? Staffy, yeah? Alright, cool. Let me go Staffy then. Let me go Staffy. What's up? What is one Staffy, one Flawless? Staffy. Okay, Staffy. What helps Staffy? What helps Staffy? Man replied quicker to Staffy. Can't lie. Do you know what I mean? We're going Staffy, yeah? Alright, cool. Big up to everyone that's locked in. Okay, man is saying Staffy. Alright, cool. Big up to everyone. Next one we'll go to Flawless. We'll redirect to Flawless. Northside raid on the way in. We're going to Staffy's channel. Make sure you're liking and subscribing. And I'm out, familia. Love, 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 love.